Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I'm going to show you my new mod, the SCMowns Player Shop mod, and tell you exactly how it works and get you started being a new shop owner in a server. It could be SCMowns server, it could be anyone's server really. This is version 1 that we're taking a look at. There could be new changes, so make sure to check out the CurseForge page for that information. Now, what I'm going to show you is the crafting recipe first. We have 2 logs, actually 4 logs total, with a ingot in the center. We have planks surrounded and a wool block. So you just place that down, and as a result, you get the player shop block. If you're an admin, you could just go over to the creative tab and you can see here it is. So ideally, you want to place this down in a protected area. I'm not sure how other servers will do it, but for our server, we have ourselves the SCMowns home protection mod and guilds. So you could place those in those properties, and players could interact with this block because it's meant for selling. So now I'm going to go ahead and place this down. So I placed it down. It says you have been set as the official owner of the shop, and you can watch this video that you're watching currently for more information. So there's always going to be a guide for players. Now you could set up trades any way you like it. It's pretty universal. I believe it works for modded items. No doubt that it works for modded items. I'm going to go ahead and open up this chest and show you something we're going to be trading. So we have ourselves a Silk Touch pickaxe. I'm going to place it here in the first slot in my inventory, and we're going to trade this for 5 diamond blocks. So you cannot start setting up a trade with these blocks scattered around your inventory. We're not going to know exactly how you want to trade. So place the item that you want to sell in the first slot and what you want in exchange in the second slot. All you have to do is then right click the block, and as you can see, it displays the pickaxe, and now it says that this shop has been set to sell 1 diamond pickaxe for 5 diamond blocks. So keep in mind that players are not going to be able to see the enchantment of this pickaxe. So if they right click it, this is what they're going to see. The owner, SDogSteven, that is me, the current player who owns this shop, is selling 1 diamond pickaxe for 5 blocks of diamond. And you also say that the owner has 1 diamond pickaxe in stock. Just in case you want to refill this with more in the future, you could. Now, as you can see, you can't really see the enchantment information. This is version 1. We don't know if this has been changed, but for now, if you want to use this version, go ahead and grab yourself a sign, and maybe you could be honest with the players and say that, it's Silk Touch or something. So, yeah, you could just go ahead and describe the enchantments in a sign, no problem. To restock this, it's pretty simple. You have to get the original item, and it cannot be damaged. So this is a damaged one. If I go ahead and right click this, it's going to say, a big error saying if you're trying to replenish, make sure that it's the same, and so on and so forth. So you cannot replenish your stock with broken items. It has to be the original. So I highly recommend using unused items, or else you're going to have lots of problems trying to sell damaged items that are not the same damage. So you could right click this, and as you can see now, this has 2 in stock, and players can trade. And you could right click to see how much you have in stock. In future versions, I might make it such that if it is in stock, this wool is going to be green, and if it's out of stock, it could be red. Those are future ideas. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to a player. There he is. We have ourselves a customer. He's going to walk up, and it's as simple as right clicking the shop, knowing exactly what we're looking for. But here's the issue. The issue is that players hopefully know how to trade, because if they try to right click with a huge set of diamond blocks, it's going to say that it does not match the needs. It says you need to trade 5 diamond blocks. So hopefully they know how to read, right? Because you have to have 5 diamond blocks. So as you can see now, we have 5 diamond blocks. I'm going to go ahead and right click, and bam, we have committed the trade, and now we have ourselves the Silk Touch. There's 1 more in stock. Let's go ahead and buy the last one, just like so. And now it says that there's 0 in stock. Let's go ahead and try to buy more. And as you can see, it says no longer in stock. Please let the owner, SDogSteven, know that it's out of stock. And it still displays the item, because just in case the player wants to come back and restock this, the player has that option to do so. Now, if you want to update this entire trade, maybe you want to trade this pickaxe for, I don't know, 1,000,000 diamond blocks. I don't know. Oh, you can't really do 1,000,000 diamond blocks. You could go up to 64 though. You have to actually break the entire table. You can't update the entire thing. You just have to break it. And when you do, if you didn't see that, this player did buy several of our pickaxe, and in exchange I got some diamond blocks, which was the profits. I haven't even showed you the profits yet, but I'll show you it now. So I'm going to go ahead and trade 1 Unbreaking 3 for 1 Diamond Block. So I'm going to go ahead and right click this. As you can see, it has set the shop. And you cannot refill it with a Unbreaking 2. So if you're trying to restock with Unbreaking 2, it's going to say it doesn't match. You have to make sure that you're trying to do it within Unbreaking 3, the original item. So this has 2 in stock, and the player could come here and he could trade exactly 1 Diamond Block for this. So if he right clicks it, as you can see, I just got the trade. Now, as the owner, if no one comes to the shop, you could go ahead and see if you have any profits. All you have to do is hold shift and right click. That's it. Hold shift and right click, and the item or the profits will spawn, and it will say right here in the inventory that you have earned 1 Diamond Block. If you hold shift and right click again, it's going to say it's a slow day, that there is no profits. And so that's that. That there is the shop mod. If there are any bugs, please report it immediately so that we can address these bugs and work on future versions. As for now, I believe we have covered everything. Oh, actually, there's another few things I'm gonna go ahead and address here. Is let's say I want to sell stone. So I want to sell 64 stone or 32 stone for 1 Diamond Block. So if I right click this, it's set up. The only issue though is that if I want to replenish this, I must replenish it with 32 stone. I cannot right click it with 64 stone. As you can see, it doesn't work because the original trade is set up to be exactly 32 stone. The reason why it has to be very specific is because we want to make sure we don't have any sort of duplication issues with enchanted items. So it has to be exactly the item that you're selling, the quantity that is. So 32 stone, so I must right click it with 32 stone to replenish the stock. And now it says I have 64, I have 96, I have 128, and you could just go on for as long as you want. There is no limit. Now, if I were to, well, there is a limit, but it's super high. It's just the max integer value. Anyways, if I were to right click or break this, so if a player came and griefed me, they could destroy this, and they could just take the whole stock. As you can see, here's the stock. And they just stole our goods. So make sure that you are protecting this block or keeping it in protected regions or guild chunks, because that's where it will be nice and safe. And that is it. That is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys on my server. Join SCMowns server if you can.